So, as I mentioned, your eating is super important when it comes to this challenge. And 80% of the way you look is by what you're eating. So let's just jump right into it. Each and every one of you are going to get a document that shows you how to eat, what you need to eat. The cool thing is we have lots of activities, lots of games and things to kind of help you on this journey. For example, one of them is our water bottle challenge. Every Thursday and Tuesday, why did I say it that way? I have no idea. Every Tuesday and Thursday, we have a water bottle challenge because one of the things is you want to drink 1 gallon of water every Tuesday and Thursday. That's just to spice it up. Every other day, you want half your body weight. So if you weigh 200 pounds, you want to drink 100 ounces of water. Let's jump right into this right here. Where is my, is that it right there? I think that's it. Nope, that's not it. All right, what am I doing, guys? I am looking to show you the chart. Oh, why is it? There it is. Boom. All right. So, meal choices. It's all about your food. Each and every one of you is going to get one of these charts right here. And over here, you see meal choices. Meal choices one, meal choice two, meal choice three. Because I don't like saying breakfast, lunch, and dinner. When I say breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I just think of all these wonderful things when it comes to breakfast, right? So let's scooch over. These are some suggested meal choices for you. And on this particular challenge, I'm not going to tell you to count your calories. You do need to write down everything you're eating, whether that's in the journal book that I mentioned it, whether it's in my Fitness Pal. And in this particular chart, you'll see here, and each week you can write down different things. For example, how much water you had every day, what your stress load was, how your sleep was, your sleep duration, your ability to wake up in the morning. All of these different factors here all relate with your being more healthy. And here's where you can put your weekly recap, your daily food if you want. This is one way of how you can do it. So let's get back to our food journal. So over here, these are your protein choices, your veggie choices, your carbs, your legumes, your grains, your fruits, essential fats, and others. And then over here, this is a big golden rule right here. Whenever you're picking up your food, you always want to look at the food label. And I'm circling this right here because this is super, 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 super important. Sugar, you want them under 10 grams. If it's over 10 grams, put it back on the shelf and pick something else. Your carbs, you want to make sure that's under 20. Your protein, you want to make sure that's um, at least 30 grams per meal, right? And over here are some other goodies, carbs to avoid, sugary drinks, sodas, fruits, French fries, sodas, all that wild stuff right here, right? So this is your food journal. Um, that is how you want to look at how you're doing your food intake. That's so, so very important. And as I mentioned, that is one of the rules when it comes to this 21 day is writing down what you're eating. We also talk about intermittent fasting. And again, you don't have to do, we have a lot of things we do. Monday night, we're having our accountability meeting at 7:30, so you can jump on there. Tuesday night, we have a nutritional meeting and we're doing the book Fast Like a Girl. I don't know where my book is, but that's okay. That's okay. If you want to join us, we're on chapter 2, and it's all about that intermittent fasting. When you get over 40, when you get over 50, things just change a lot in your body. So the one key I want you to do is think of that last meal you had at night and don't have the next meal until after that time. So if your last meal is 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night, don't have your next meal till 6, 7 in the morning. That gives you a beautiful 12 hours. In a wonderful world, it's 12 to 14 hours, 12 to 16 hours. But, just really, if this is your first time, figuring out when you're going to eat, make it that 12 hours. This is the nutritional portion. If you have any questions, anything, hit me up. Meal prepping, also a really, really good thing to do to get your focus. Today is Sunday. So today you might say, you know what? I'm going to focus on meal prepping my food, organizing my food for the week. Maybe I'll do that. I think I'm going to do salmon because I really like salmon. If some things you might want to avoid to kind of help on this journey, red meat. If you stay away from the red meat, it's definitely going to help you get rid of the fat much faster because red meat takes a long time for your body to digest. Unless you have negative O blood like me, I'm going to say get some red meat in there pretty often. Trying to think I have any more advice. Water we mentioned, fiber. Yes, I'm going to put a link every day. I'm just going to drop information in there because you want to make sure you have a lot of fiber. So you're using the bathroom, right? We want to make sure you're using the bathroom. In a wonderful world, you're pooping after every meal. I don't do that. I wish I did. You know, right now I really focus on that one meal a day. You might also want to get a squatty potty. Squatty potties help a lot. They go on the edge of your toilet. You put your feet on it, your knees are up, and then you might want to like press your back down to get it. But that is the nutritional portion. You know, I've been doing this for so long, it's just like second nature to me. Bread, try to stay away from bread, try to stay away from rice. And I'm not going to say don't eat certain things. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say don't eat rice, don't eat bread. No, 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 no. You want to swap it, right? So instead of having white rice, have brown rice. Maybe have quinoa, maybe have couscous, right? Maybe you make cauliflower rice, maybe you make broccoli rice, but we don't want that white rice. It does nothing for you. Bread, stay away from the bread. Again, flip it over. Maybe you're going to have rice cakes or something like that. White potatoes, anything white, just really try to stay away from anything white, unless it's yogurt, like I do the Too Good Greek yogurt. But anything white, stay away from it. Instead of the white potatoes, turn it into a sweet potato. So important. Trying to think if there's anything else. If you have a question, write it in here, you know, in the notes section. I can answer you with that. But I think that's about it with the nutritional part. Eating, yeah, because then there's other stuff like the sleep and that